What's going on, y'all? Corp Block Entertainment, the Field with Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, this Manny.
Alright, y'all. This show, we had some other topics, but we kind of switched it up at the last minute. So this show, we talking about the Grammys, basically the hip-hop album nominees.
Yeah.
Gucci versus Jeezy, everyone's talking about it. Doggystyle turning 21 on November 23rd. We're going to throw a twist in that too. Okay. NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. And maybe some NBA free agency, depending on how I'm feeling. But hit us with the money line joint.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jeezy Sports, man. You know you got that Monday night game tonight, y'all. Seattle versus Philly. Seattle 6-point favorites, over under 50 points and whatnot. Might as well go on and go with Seattle, man. Make it easy on your head. But go under 50, and then their game's been over 45 points.
You think, I don't know, I got a feeling that
Let me hear this.
Fucking Seattle's gonna lose, man. I don't know why, but Russell ain't been playing that good.
Nah, he got to get the interceptions in check. Last game, he got the interceptions in check. He ain't throwing it, but
about to beat the fucking brakes off.
Yeah, that's true too.
And plus, Philly ain't got no rushing defense for real. So
Don't have
you know
anything, really. So sad.
They got a passing defense though, so that may be what Russell may be scared of and whatnot. He can get them picks.
I think he'll just fuck around and just run for 100 yards, 110, 2 TDs.
He ain't gonna run for that.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't him.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, shit, he ain't passing. He better run that bitch. He better do something. At least he's a pass first quarterback, though. That's what I do appreciate. At first, I never liked him at all. But
what?
I didn't. But
You still limited?
I respect him. I definitely do.
He about to be a Super Bowl champ this year. Remember
think
that?
So?
Yes, I'm riding with him all the way to the end. Let's go, Mr. Unlimited.
All right, Wilson. We're going to get into this Grammy shit, y'all. The nominees was brought up
November albums.
Yeah, well, November 24th, 23rd, some shit. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. But the nominees are D Smoke, Black Habits, Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo, Alchemist. I don't want to be disrespectful. Nas's King Disease, Royce's The Allegory, and Jay Electronica and Jay-Z have written testimony. So I had to throw that petty shit in there.
Jay-Elect with Jay-Z.
With Jay-Z, excuse me, and company.
Motherfuckers had albums like that before.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what the J stand for in electronics.
In fact, but I'm kind of surprised that the Grammys actually got it right this year almost. Just that it seems like it's pure hip-hop. Like, I'm very shocked Freddie Gibbs is on here. I did not expect that whatsoever.
He got that steam. He got it going. And whatnot. He can bang with anybody in the rap game.
That's true. But
Anybody.
I was just still shocked though. They gave it one to give. That was amazing to me.
I think they doing Damage Control from last year with the bandana shit, man.
Right. Who won last year? You remember?
Fucking the weirdo.
What, 21 Savage?
Nah, the weirdo.
I
forgot. Oh, Tyler.
Tyler.
Hey, come on, be nice.
Igor, which is not even a fucking rap album, but anyway.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like this nominees, but do you feel like some albums was left off? It's just the impact. Cause I still don't know the algorithm for the Grammys. I don't know if it sells or what's popping or what's cool or what. You know what I'm saying? Because to put Jay Electronica on there, I feel like it's a joke. Personally, I thought it was I gotcha. Like, why that even on there?
The impact.
It wasn't much of an impact.
Wait, what?
I mean,
at all.
That shit had a monumental impact. Those motherfuckers literally waiting on that album.
Yeah,
people expectations was just like astronomical for the album, so it was like it wasn't gonna meet anybody's expectations at all, in my opinion. Because I mean, from the shit that he was dropping, I mean, people's expectations was just like it wasn't. I can't even explain how the expectations was for his album. So I just think he was in a lose-lose situation.
I don't know. I disagree because he give us one verse songs with your friend Jay-Z. Like, we waited almost 10 years to at least get 2 verses. And I got there's an old song on there. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And it's only 10 tracks, right?
That was my
that was 10 tracks.
That was my only problem. Well, no, I had 2 problems with the album. Jay-Z, too many features. And then
I love Jay
the length of the album. and the verses. So
yeah, I agree.
All right, well, here go my take on that written testament. It was just a piece of art form, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
I think it was more or less. I don't know how the foreign markets is going. To be fair. So I think it's more or less for the foreign markets, you know what I'm saying? Especially messing around with Jigga, you know what I'm saying?
Spitting scriptures and that.
They was, and that's the next part I was about to hit. I think it was like, I'll say it like this. We heard some songs by Jay Elect, and we know he can spit, so I guess he just wanted to show.
I don't know, I feel like Jay just tried to ride a wave, Jay Electronica, because he been kind of foaming at the mouth over Jay Electronica since he dropped.
Oh, and he got to put that. He had to drop something.
It was an opportunity.
I disagree again, man.
I mean, he been on Jay Electronica dick for a long time.
Yeah, but I like nothing.
Because he signed the whole time.
There's nothing to do with him dropping an album by yourself, though. You got to get clearance for him to be on the songs. Like, you chose for him to be on the song. I just thought it was the dumbest shit ever.
I think he wanted to show who he could bang with. I mean, when you try to compare people to whoever, he just wanted to show, well, let's get this out the way real fast. I'm put Jigga right next to me.
Not for your debut album, though.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's supposed to be like your holy grail. And Jay Body don't have to. I just didn't like that. It was a cool album. It just wasn't. I want something that's more concise, more prep. I mean, he had 10 years of prep, but I wouldn't say preparation. But apparently, he's just been. I just think
I think he was really even gonna drop an album.
I'm about to say on the low.
Jay-Z probably convinced him to do that shit.
And I was about to say this. Yeah, you know what? I agree with you. I think it's more or less like, it's called the written testament. Maybe they just been writing. Like, he really on the background writing and don't really care. He don't drop this album to kind of watch him cash, man.
He probably was begging that nigga to get on that.
You think you could beg him to get on there, man?
He was a stan of Jay Electronica. Trust me, I've seen interviews, but whatever.
What y'all think about the Roy shit?
Album of the year for me.
Yeah, I agree.
That's the album of the year?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's either him or Gibbs. If whoever wins it, I won't be mad. It's 1 and 2 it's 1A, 1B for me.
Well,
all day. I said that since fucking February.
They might fuck around and give it to Nas though, because Nas never won a Grammy.
That's on him. I mean, that's on the Grammys. Shit.
That shit should be against the crime or against the law for Nas to not have won a Grammy at all in his whole entire career of rapping. That's pathetic, man.
All right, so check this out. I think you talking about algorithms and stuff. It looked like all of these are like some pretty good art forms. We got Royce, who did literally the album by itself from beat to, you know what I'm saying. Of course, we got features and stuff like that. We got King Disease, where Nas finally got, for lack of a better term, Nas finally got a great producer do some dope stuff, and you know what I'm saying, maybe finally get his crown. We got Jay Electronica, who literally made an art piece for, the culture type stuff, and he finally dropped Alfredo, a piece with him and Alchemist that, you know what I'm saying, was melodic and dope. I was with that from the Alfredo with like the mob ties type stuff.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And then D Smoke. It was just slick.
And I'll be honest.
I know much about D Smoke when I listen to it.
We don't know much about we don't know much about D Smoke. We're speaking collectively, but from what I hear, great album. It seems like it's very cohesive as far as it's called Black Habits. It fits into that theme of black habits.
Yeah.
African, you know what I'm saying, from what I heard. But I'm gonna go back and give it a listen. But I see why it's nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, I heard it. It was good. I just don't know much about like D Smoke the person.
Yeah,
but as far as me listening to music, the album was slick.
I don't know. Everybody said something positive about the album.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So who you think got snubbed? Who you think should deserve to be up there?
Like other albums that we forgot?
Yeah.
Or that was probably better than some of these? I don't know, man. What you got? Albums, Manny. Albums.
I actually got Roddy Ricch. I think he should have been on there.
But that was 2018, I thought.
But it was the end of the year.
December and November.
It was in December.
Yeah, I think so.
That dude.
Did he win though?
Nah.
He won at the BET Awards.
Oh, okay.
But man, that dude been all over the fucking place all year. Like, that's his debut.
I will give you that one, but I don't think it fit the criteria though. I don't think it fit that to be your Grammy. But I agree with you though.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but I don't think it fit the criteria.
I'm just saying, like, it's always an album like a Roddy Ricch shit on. This is the first time I've ever seen this lineup of artists on the fucking Grammys being nominated in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is D Smoke like the newest? I know Freddie been around, and he kind of
all of them been rapping 10 years plus.
Yeah, Gibbs been rapping since like 08. 06, excuse me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he just now getting that, that recognition. I think people think Lil Baby should have been on there.
Yeah, I can see that one.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that, but I feel like Roddy Ricch definitely should have been at least nominated.
I think because of Lil Baby's impact or whatnot. I don't necessarily agree, but whatever.
The way you said Freddie Gibbs, well, who was talking about Freddie? The way I said Freddie Gibbs was like kind of got everywhere. He dropped the Alfredo. I think he dropped something else too in the midst of being everywhere. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what Lil Baby did. I can see Lil Baby My Turn being up there, man.
Yeah, I do. I can too. I think that should have been up there instead of Jay Electronica, honestly. Sorry, Jay, I love you, but yeah.
The better debut, huh?
Yeah, I just don't get it. But,
so who y'all got winning there? Who y'all say? Royce?
I got Roy. I've been saying that all year.
You have.
That don't mean that they gonna fucking give him the
honestly, I'm
the award.
I'm gonna go Nas. We talking about just doing
get that shit right.
And he need one. Just looking at the lineup, it's kind of perfect time for one.
I get it. What you got, man?
I think they might fuck around and give it to Nas. Man.
Yeah, who won producer of the year again? Yeah, I think
they might give it to him, man.
People gonna hate me. I think Hit Boy, all his beats is not. They're just cool to me. They're nothing. Oh my god, they're just cool.
That's how I used to feel about Just Blaze. So serious.
Oh man, I hurt my heart. That's it hard. That's the MPC or whatever.
I mean, some of them be slick, but they're just cool or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, some of them. I'm not saying they bad. It's just I'm not comparing the Hit Boy. I like the Hit Boy. I like all three projects I heard from Hit Boy.
I know.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, no better run, man, at all. But man, anyway, man, I do feel like Nas gonna get the Grammy.
My money on Nas. He the favorite.
Been fucked over for 30 years or something like that.
I feel like Royce been getting fucked over. He's just now getting that acknowledgement, and he's always been rapping at a high level every single time.
Royce albums, like on a like a large scale, it really ain't been hitting on nothing though. Like he just started. I feel like he gotten better over the time.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, I forgot we had a Book of Ryan that was long too. Yeah, he did. I think his recent stuff really started picking up.
That picked up steam now, like
kind of like a Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
it's picking up steam.
Because I've been listening to that motherfucker since his first album.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Def Certain.
That's the second one. Right? That's the first one.
Rock City. I think that might be his first one.
Okay.
But I hated that album though.
I hear you.
He did too.
Facts.
Definitely certain though.
We're gonna move into this Gucci versus Jeezy. We're gonna talk about that versus briefly, and this overall, who make better music? Who's a better trap rapper?
Gucci.
You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all think about that versus? Put that nigga ass in the box.
The verse was classic. That was a classic.
Yeah,
verse.
that was. Nigga, when he said that, I'm like, someone's dying right now.
Well, he said we smoking on Pookie.
Yeah, nigga, I'm like, babe, you know what that means? Someone's dying right now as we speak. So pay close attention who the shooter is. Like, that shit was wild to me. Wild, dude. Yeah. That was some wild shit.
Gucci just hopped on there. He just wanted to disrespect it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
a couple times.
Yeah, it was just some immature ass shit.
He started off the rip with this record. I said, damn, nigga.
But he had 20 years of that shit on his mind.
Yeah. You can tell he
definitely was about to get that, off his chest. Mm-hmm. There's no way in hell.
Yeah. But, like I said, I feel like Gucci does have a mental illness. Just paranoia, PTSD.
Shit, he should.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause you see when he pulled up, he had 2 bodyguards on each side of the door. He's not on that shit. He don't want to get. He's not on that shit.
With a man who tried to kill him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even with all the money that got passed back and forth and whatnot, he knew what the hell was going on, and he had to make sure you ain't on no bullshit, no bullshit no more.
That shit just wild to me. But a lot of people think Gucci won.
Nah.
No way.
Yeah.
No, Gucci just won the shit. The bullshit.
The bullshit, and I think Jeezy. It made me.
He didn't win that either. He got smoked, man.
Like a pack of cools.
Cool.
Jeezy smoked the fuck out of Gucci in that.
It made me appreciate Jeezy's music. Cause remember, that's back when he came out. I really felt him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I can relate to him. You know what I'm saying? So it resonated with me. And then hear those songs again, it's like, wow. You know what I mean? Like he had some shit. He just digressed over time.
Yeah, I'll give you that one too. Hold on real fast. Jeezy on the music side. Jeezy didn't really. How you feel like Jeezy won a little shit talker too, huh? Because he took the higher road.
Yeah, just by taking the high road. Y'all 40 plus years old.
Man,
I'm pretty sure Gucci agreed to not do what he did.
No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact,
yeah, I don't think so.
Check this out, man. First off,
no. I take it back because he did say. He did say I ain't doing it unless I be able to. Okay. I remember that.
He rejected him at first, and plus, mind you, Jeezy came to Gucci with the idea, which means Jeezy stuff was already planned. You saw how it was planned for him to talk, educate the man, talk about all the dead people.
Little scripted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It was already so. I get where you would have came if it was natural like that, maybe so, but. Jeezy came to that man about something. Gucci didn't want nothing to do with it. Once he get it, okay, he can get disrespected. He said, okay, let's get it now. You know what I'm saying? And he went out there and just disrespected him the whole time.
Yeah, I agree.
The man played Lemonade as a hit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more songs that you probably wouldn't hear of a Lemonade. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild, man. Who do you think makes better music, though?
Jeezy.
Yeah.
All around, he's not better than Jeezy. And I'm not even a Jeezy fan at all.
He's not at all. He hated me back then.
I'm going with the quick fact that Jeezy at least got 2 classics.
I'm taking all my bias out of.
You want to fight? I
was kidding. How many classics did he have? He at least got 2.
Everyone hates me. I think the first one is a hood classic. I separate classic from hood. That's a hood classic for me.
Okay, so that's one that I give that one.
You know what I'm saying? And people say, my brother says, and he's not really a Jeezy fan, he says the Recession is the classic.
It's the best album he ever made.
I gotta go back. That's what Who Dat, right?
Yeah.
I have to go back and listen to that. A lot of people say that. For them to say that shit,
it's the best album he ever made.
Fuck with Jeezy.
That's the real classic. The 101, like you said, the hood classic, I give you that much. But Recession, man.
That was it.
Put it like this. You got a trap rapper with 2 albums in. Y'all wanted him to change his rap style, and he did.
Okay.
And he gave y'all that. And when you listen to the Recession, with Bush in the office at the time and everything else, and Jeezy still being Jeezy, yeah, that's a classic. I can play that now. That's how come I ain't want to hear no damn Recession too.
We're going to get into that later, guys. Because, anyway, who do you think the better trap rapper? I feel like it is a difference. That's to be talking that talk.
No, I don't think it's a difference.
You don't think it's a These hoes, sorry.
I think, in my opinion, like all biasness to the side, I'm not a fan of either one, but I have listened to their music because I couldn't not hear it anywhere I fucking go. So
yeah,
just by just judging that, Jeezy overall is just better than Gucci. Like I guess you can try to like separate the two, but you can't because they both trap rappers. So
yeah, I think.
I was about to say, what's the difference between the trap music styles? Let me hear this.
I feel like you talk about both styles.
Yeah, you said.
I think Jeezy talks about it on a level where, you started from the bottom, you working your way up, working your way up, working your way up. I got a corporation now. I'll corner the market. Gucci, I got 3 for $5. Not saying in a bad way, but I got 10 pounds for fucking 5,000. He graduates to the weight. He's gonna stay there because he don't care about cornering the market.
Could you say
that's how I
feel? Like more sophisticated to somewhat?
Yeah, mature maybe.
Yeah, like
Jeezy
is Frank Lucas and Gucci is
Nicky Bars.
No, what's the nigga name? Rico. Gucci is Rico. Jeezy is Frank Lucas. That's how I look at it. He just want to get all the weight in the world, just sell it and make money. He don't want to do. He don't want to put it in no business. He don't want to put it into this or that. Jeezy always talked about that. You know what I'm saying? Even on the first album, hit the kitchen lights, cockroaches everywhere. Hit the kitchen lights, now it's marble floors. Like he, you know what I'm saying? That shit was fire. He transitioned though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the trap. I'm still in the trap house. And like, you know what I mean? Like nigga, like let's figure this thing out and put your money somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like.
All right, so I'm ready to answer now. I'm going with, if we talking about better trap rapper and that's the way like deciphering it, I'm gonna go with Gucci.
Yeah, I can't.
Mostly because I know Jeezy is well rounded like that, but I ain't trying to go soft. So
I get it. But Jeezy's his lyrics be so vivid for me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Certain
Gucci
shit
probably more raw.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Raw as fuck.
Like rugged rugged and raw Jeezy.
He don't give a fuck. That nigga Gucci don't give a fuck.
Some sophisticated, more like mature type shit. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I agree with you. Which yeah, we gonna that's our take on the Gucci Man versus Jeezy joint. We might go on a commercial break. When we get back, we're gonna dive into Jeezy's Recession 2 album review real quick. So we'll be back, y'all. Purple Like Entertainment, the Feel with Phil.
Oh yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jeezy Sports. Catch me on Twitter at Jeezy Sports. Moneyline Chronicles every Monday and every Wednesday. This week on the final picks, we got New York Giants, 5.5 point favorites versus Cincinnati. We rolling with Cincinnati. Oh man, Giants should never.
That's a tie.
For my over and under, we got the Las Vegas Rams versus Atlanta Falcons over 56. So that's where we going with that one. For my under, we got the Miami Dolphins versus the New York Jets under 44.5. It's gonna be a low one, man. The Jets, don't be surprised they're messing around and win. Right here for my dog, we got Minnesota 4.5 point favorites versus Carolina plus 170. Man, we never mess with Minnesota ever again. That's my final picks for the week, 27-17. Let's keep it going.
What's going on, y'all? We back from commercial break. We just got done talking about Gucci and Jeezy, so we might get into the Jeezy, the Recession 2 album review. That's hard. What y'all think of that album?
I think you should have named it Recession 2.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
No, I disagree.
Oh,
I'll tell you why, though. Go ahead.
I don't know. A lot of people. I mean, when you like hard fans of somebody, like people always cringing at if you name an album number 2 or something, because they're gonna like it's gonna compare it to the first one. You gotta quit doing that.
You know what? I would quit doing it if it took them so long to come out with it.
It was a good time to put it out though.
And whatnot. It wasn't like how Blueprint 1, 2,
It was a good time to put it out though.
I agree with you, and I agree with you. It was a good time to put it out
because
because
the
of Corona.
pandemic, it's been...
And then it's been, what, at least 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I agree with both.
Probably 12, I think. 08?
Yep, it was.
Yeah.
Yep, it was. And then, I don't know, it's just for me, I just think, as far as the album, it fits the theme of the Recession 2, but the fucking songs are just shitty, man. It's a happy album. It's not, it's very mediocre, and the samples, like you mentioned,
It's real simple. Real simple.
It's just happy music.
The simple songs, that's where it
he's
kind
in a
of...
different place in his life. Man.
I don't give a fuck. I want you to sell drugs.
You want that old shit to listen to his old album.
Right.
That's exactly what I'm going to do, because this one is not. This is not it. And the production was very ass. It was not. And I think Justice League did half of the album, if I'm not mistaken.
Who?
Justice League.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I just was
I
not.
love
feeling.
Justice League too, by the way.
Yeah, I do too. It's just from what I don't know if Jeezy's budget was below average, but I just.
Well, the verses probably helped boost it up, so you know what I'm saying. And his little, I think he had a single where he kind of addressed all his beefs, the therapy for the song.
See, that's where he fooled me at, cause that was hard. But I think I'll give it like maybe 2 to 3 hard songs on the album. That's about it.
Let me see, therapy for my soul. That was slick. Let me see.
You like the stimulus check, right?
Stimulus check. Yeah, what's before stimulus check?
Death to Me.
Death to Me. Yeah, that was. I'm a sucker for personification songs. I'm a sucker for personification songs, and that Death to Me was slick.
Almighty Black Dollar's cool.
Yeah.
And I like the intro because it sets the tone of the album. You don't think so?
I mean, no, I understand that intro set tones of the albums. I didn't want to hear Recession 2. I don't know, man.
It could have been named something else. But again, what Manny said, the pandemic, everyone now, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So I do get that part.
it is a recession. We is in the second recession.
We is? Well, a recession, what, 5 quarters in the red? Ain't that a recession? Ain't that what a recession is?
We at the
I'm not even sure.
Yeah,
I
think a recession is 5 quarters in the red and whatnot. And at the time when Jeezy dropped the first one, we was way past 5. I mean, now, when is second recession of ours that we living through start on the low? You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen here, the album's slick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just,
I get it.
When that second recession happened, man, I don't know, man. I don't think we there yet, but I mean,
I think we're better off.
The verses was cool, and this would help the sales.
Oh yeah, it's definitely helped the sales. I think both their fucking sales and streams went up. It had to, Kind of also listened a little bit of Gucci. Like, man, this nigga really sucked. But I turned to, but I started listening to Jeezy a lot more. But I definitely go back and listen to that.
Yeah,
Recession, one album.
I don't know that Almighty Black Dollar. Man, I swear, I think Rick Ross might be the greatest featured guy of like all time, man. He never misses on a feature. He never misses, man.
I gotta think on that.
You heard T.I. on the track?
Yeah, I heard plenty of T.I.'s.
I haven't heard a bad T.I. feature song ever. Show me one.
Azalea Banks, and he featured on one of them songs?
Yeah. Azalea Banks?
Yeah.
Oh, you think about Iggy Azalea?
Iggy Azalea. Sorry, Iggy Azalea. I had to get you.
Yeah. But the catch is T.I. make the song, so he may be the whole humming over Iggy, but then you get the tip out there, sound a little better.
Man, he don't be featured. He be the one doing the damn song.
But probably now he older. He older now, but before, man, before his features was impeccable, man. I can't think of a bad, bad T.I. song.
Raw shit, phenomenal, man.
That's something we gotta talk about on the show. That's a good one. What y'all rating the album? I want to start with Gates. He seems so disappointed.
5.
5?
Yeah.
How about you, man?
I'm saying I'll give it probably a couple notches more or something like that. I like the feature.
Recession?
I don't know the features. The features.
Is what?
I kind of.
The features is what?
From the eye test, I actually like the features until I started listening to like some of the songs for the features.
There were the features.
It was different.
That's with Jeezy.
Yeah, Demi Lovato.
Oh, that was
boring.
Oh, yeah, on the cheesy song.
Always
talking about.
Oh, it's so bad, man.
It was Demi Lovato
until I listened to
Duvall.
it.
Yeah.
Like I always like to hear because she like a pop. Like she in a whole different other genre.
Bracket,
so like to hear different genres like combining together, I'm always interested to see what they cook up.
Okay.
Like this is a little off
like
the subject,
Ariana Grande and 2
I was just about to say that song that shit was fire.
Oh yeah, T.I. done a lot.
I took the Anne-Marie.
Oh, so beautiful.
That shit was fire to me. So I always like
anyway. I don't care where she at.
I always like to hear. I always like to hear 2 different genres like meet and see how it sounds.
together.
Like Linkin Park and Jigga.
Yep, it was pretty. It was pretty solid.
It was pretty solid.
I didn't care for it.
I lied.
I'm a liar. Sorry,
Shit was off the Black Album. Shit, I know.
Right.
I'm fucking lying.
That encore made me think like this encore made me a little bit better on the low.
That encore, that shit was fire.
I'm sorry.
You gotta be good.
I'm giving Jeezy a 4.5.
A 4.5.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jeezy. I still listen to your Thug Motivation 101 though. If that matters to you.
You give it, Manny.
Yeah, I gave it shit the same
you
way
said
you
you gave
did.
it the same
shit. Well, that's a review for Jeezy, huh?
Hey,
sorry.
Hey, he got a W though.
Yeah.
Got the verses, man. He got people talking about him again. Kept himself relevant. So,
hey, like what you said when the last time you had a hit, he got new hits. You know what I'm saying? Gucci said he got new hits. Well, he
did. He was talking shit though.
I mean, his hits they mediocre as fuck though.
Gucci's?
Yeah,
the one with Bruno Mars.
That shit.
They won't love that song.
That was a hit.
Love that shit. I didn't care for it.
It was okay, but it was cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, I felt that.
What other one? Cause he damn.
Well, I got some songs I like, but I guess they ain't hits. Though.
Yeah, like shut up.
I want to piggyback off of what
Drake.
you said about being relevant. That's that Drake. Yeah, that's right.
No
All bad
hit.
or some shit.
That ain't no hit.
I don't know. I don't even know
I
how
don't
it
really
goes.
do it because I'm drunk or I'm high, but I'm both.
Gucci's on that song?
That's both. That's a Gucci song featuring Drake.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
That's Drake
But I'm
featuring Drake.
Yeah. But to piggyback off what you said about relevancy, Jeezy has been relevant for a long time. For at least 3 albums. Would you agree?
At least that 104.
You know what I can say? Every time he do drop, people always check.
That's true. That's true.
Like ain't nobody like, oh Jeezy coming out.
Yeah, they do check for him.
No, I did. I was still about to pay.
No, because he dropped that the Snowman.
Yeah, that 3.
No pressure.
Hear me out. That's Snowman 3.
People was looking out for that shit.
That's perfect. We can start it right there. I heard that I Didn't See the Knob was pretty slick to me, and that's probably the last one I really got into. I didn't know he made that Snowman 3 album, so I skipped over that. That Church in the Streets, skipped over that. That Pressure, skipped over that. And
I know Church in the Streets is a different type of album.
It is?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
My sister called it his cocky album because it's literally Jeezy by itself. Ain't no features on there.
Shantae love that shit.
I mean, he ain't had no features on the first album, for real.
1-on-1?
Yeah. It was a
then Jigga.
Yeah, Lloyd and Slick Puller.
Akon, Jigga, and I guess that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, T.I.
T.I. and Lil Scrappy Bang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but every time he dropped, people do check out for his music, though.
That is true.
So it ain't...
I think it's more relevant now because of this Versus shit. I think his name's back popping again, as it was before. You know what I'm saying?
As it was before? You said what you say?
Mid.
It'll die down for like a month.
Absolutely. Yeah. But I think it reminded people that Jeezy was that nigga at one point.
But he kind of relevant because, you know, he in a relationship with the one chick from the one talk show. That
I don't know.
Soap? Or Soup?
I don't know what she off of.
I forgot the name of it, but it was on BET. Asian chick. She just made some comments.
I'm just kidding.
She just made some comments and shit like a month ago. You know that everybody was looking at it, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Somebody being dominant or something like that.
Yeah, like she gonna be submissive to him. Yeah. Like, so I'm like, okay, Jeezy.
On that note, man, you have to move on, and we gonna move on to sweet teriyaki. We gonna move on to Snoop's album Doggystyle. It turned 21 on November 23rd, and we just want to talk about that briefly. We're gonna compare Doggystyle and The Chronic. But I think it's a debate, but. I think one side wins it all, but I'm gonna say that at the end. How y'all feel about Doggystyle? What did it mean to y'all? I know exactly where I was when I listened to that shit.
It was an instant classic.
Instant.
I mean, he broke the record, you know, for the first week sales for a hip hop artist
at the time. Shit.
I think to this day, he the most famous rapper in the world. What do y'all think about that? He might be. I think he the most famous rapper in the entire world. Yeah, but I mean, in my opinion, I do think he is the most famous, rapper in the world or in the history of rap. Okay. So I think it's probably a couple people you could debate, maybe an LL.
Drake. But to be fair to you, if you're talking about American rappers. But I had to think, man, I know somebody got to be better than Snoop, but I see where you're going with this.
I mean, he been in the game for 30 years.
And Drake been in there less and
I think at different times, fuck him too.
Man,
where were you at? How did Doggystyle impact your life? Or just where were you at when you listened to it? Cause I know exactly where I was.
Doggystyle remind me of my brothers for real and whatnot. When I think of Doggystyle, I think of my brother, you know what I'm saying? Blasting that, especially that bathtub and whatnot. Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Some pimp stuff about to come on. And whatnot. On Snoop's only classic.
Okay, I ain't gonna argue with you. Only? Yeah,
you can say that.
That's the only classic. I remember my grandmother took the tape from me because she heard all the fuck yous and bitches and suck my dicks and shit. So
I only heard that shit from like older people. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, my grandmother.
I was young though. So.
Yeah, you was younger. Yeah, I was like, I don't know how old I was, but I was young as fuck. But she took the tape from me and she took the strings out. I'm like, Mom, I started crying and shit. I ain't gonna front. I was crying, so I found it and I put it back together and I listened to my room in the corner and bumped that shit for like hours at a time.
She should have snipped the fucking tape.
Yeah, that's what she did because she found out.
I remember looking in the cassette, the book, the artwork.
Yeah, the little comic he had in there.
Yeah.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Oh man.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
But that was dope. That is his only classic though, but it's fair. It's fair because
it's his only classic, but the impact
is phenomenal.
Stronger than anybody's in the game, like ever. You could argue 50 maybe.
I don't even argue that one.
Huh? Oh yeah, 50.
I said you can. I said you can argue, but I don't think. I think it's.
I think Doggystyle was just so pure, man. Just rugged, raw, straight. I love that album. So what y'all think about the Chronic?
Shit, classic.
Classic.
That's like one of the hip hop, the Bibles,
Yeah.
Right there.
It's in the chapter. You flip over. Okay, nothing Chronic. Let's see what's going on here.
Chapter 4, verse.
Verse 6. Y'all should not fuck
verse
20. What y'all think's the better album?
I mean, that's debatable, man.
I don't think it's even debatable. And I got one strong point. I'm gonna fight that till I die.
Shit, let's hear it then. Shit, I
Without
want to smoke. Let's go.
Without Chronic would be no Doggystyle.
That's without no Snoop, it wouldn't be no Chronic.
Right.
Nah, because on the Chronic he had Daz, Corrupt,
Snoop. That's all Snoop doing.
Snoop and
that's all Snoop doing. Them all
Snoop and Snoop and DOC wrote all that shit.
Yeah, true. But Corrupt had a hand in it. And later Ray.
DOC and Snoop wrote like fucking almost 100% of that album.
But I still feel like without Doggystyle there's no Chronic. And I think if you would have put DOC in that place, I still would think it would have been just as good.
So you would have got a Ain't Nothing But a G thing, like
you said without Doggystyle no Chronic, huh?
Absolutely. I just think Snoop's character and cadence made the album. But DOC, let's be clear, DOC's the better rapper than Snoop, off rip. No debate for me.
Too much of pen?
Yes. Don't. If it was for that car accident, he'd probably be one of the top West Coast artists of all time. Some people still consider him one of the top West Coast artists of all time.
Yeah, but again, Snoop was only like fucking 17 years old.
That's true. That's true. But I just feel like without Chronic, it would be no Doggystyle. I think that was the formula.
Which one came out first?
Chronic.
Mm-hmm.
But not to take away from Snoop, I just feel like me personally, I'm picking Doggystyle all day. I'm picking that all day. But if you want to have a real live debate and be actual and factual, I'm going to pick Chronic.
I'm picking Chronic over Doggystyle, I think, period.
Period?
Yeah.
Is it a Let Me Ride song?
Swing high.
That shit hard.
The Let Me Ride song, that's one of the best songs I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. This is a vibe, man. Like,
I don't know, but I mean, Snoop, man, he had a lot to do with the making of Chronic, though. So
that's true. I just feel like Dre's he orchestrates everything.
Well, he was the in-house producer.
Yeah, he orchestrates everything.
All he did was really produce, though. He didn't orchestrate none of the actual like songs, though.
I think he did. I think he did, though.
He never orchestrated anything musically. But go back to NWA. Ice Cube, they was writing all that shit. Snoop, all Dre did was produce.
You think now he just got into that orchestrating shit just recently?
I think as the time
went on. Okay, that's fair to say.
Because he was fucking with Snoop for so long. I think he like learned how to.
He knew his sound type stuff?
To do his sound shit. Because, Dre had his own sound even though he didn't write his own fucking music. Mm-hmm. So it's like...
Where would you rank Dre as a producer all time?
Number one.
Number one?
Yeah, who over him? His only competition, maybe Timbo?
Nah, you could throw Pharrell in there.
No.
Yeah. I think so?
No. Sure.
I think you can throw...
Pharrell disrespect, man.
No.
I think you can throw Pharrell. Me personally, I'm biased. I think you can throw RZA in there.
Hold on, let me be fair here. We ain't talking about producing, huh?
Yeah, production. Okay. Yeah.
Let me be fair.
Pharrell. RZA. At one point, I used to think...
I'll go RZA.
Come on.
I'll go...
Come on with this bullshit.
What about that?
Man. This dude. Listen to this shit, man.
Let me hear this. What you think?
Shit be pissing me off.
What you think, man?
I don't want to say it, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Let me say it.
Go ahead and say this fucking nonsense.
Hey, I've been fucking for 20 plus years, but you know what I'm about to say. Hold on. I felt like when Kanye West... when Kanye West made Gold Digger, the third verse, when he switched the beat, I feel like he surpassed Dre then.
What?
When Kanye West did Gold Digger, The third verse, the beat switch. I feel like he surpassed Dre then.
Why was that? Why is that so special?
I don't know.
Wasn't even that good though.
I don't know, but it was just so funky.
I mean, the song was good, but the beat was.
I love that beat. I don't know. That shit was hard to me, man.
Kanye got way more. He got a whole laundry.
I'm trying to think about the transition.
I think it's just the transition and the music in that. Like it just.
I don't know.
It just resonated with me.
I'm gonna check it out.
Man, listen to that shit, man. That shit hard. It's like,
don't waste your time.
Man, it gets on me. That shit all the time. But is that factual? No. I do. I'd rather have Kanye West than Dr. Dre though. I'd rather have Kanye West. But if you were to say Dre the #1 producer, I'll argue with you. But you gotta have some good points. You can't just say it just because. Eminem or some dumb shit people say. You gotta have. I
think it's only the other two guys that you could argue. Pharrell and Timberland. You can't. Ain't nobody. Only in a class by themselves.
You don't like RZA?
He not in a class.
All right, so check this out.
He only made a staple sound for that clan, and I mean,
he made scores for music.
He made scores for music.
That's a big thing.
That is.
That's extremely big.
Swiss made scores for music.
Shit, Pharrell made scores for music. I'm trying to fight for real.
I just think they have music. They music like that shit reached all types of genres and shit.
Okay.
And they fucking like change sounds like so many times. Like it's crazy.
Come on, Dre.
Yeah.
And Timbo.
And
I guess Pharrell, but I don't think Pharrell got. All right, I'll give you He'll Have No Fury. I'll give you probably the Clips albums. Name what's the classic album that Pharrell produced? Other than the Clips albums.
It ain't even a classic album. It's
good album.
Noriega shit.
Oh, I forgot about the Nori days.
He
For real, albums don't even be that good.
I'm talking about the production.
Oh, production.
I'm not talking about the lyrics. I'm talking about
okay.
Yeah, he changed Noriega's sound.
Yeah.
Oh no! What day?
Yes, he changed his fucking sound. You changing a rapper's sound? That's crazy. That's fucking nuts to me.
They changed Pop Smoke's sound. They changed his beats and give him.
He sucks. Rest in peace though, but he sucks.
I mean, he made Rump Shaker.
Yeah.
And he was like in high school when he made that shit.
That's fucking stupid, man.
And he wrote some of the shit on there.
Yeah, for Ted.
He made He made SWV.
Week. No, not Week.
No, not the Week. The Right Here. He produced that.
Yeah.
You ain't know that, did you?
No, but I'm like,
he's smiling now.
You're right, but still, I got Drake to fight that with what? He got bad R&B broad.
No, don't get
Dre.
I did not say he was better than Dre.
No, you're right.
I said you can argue. If somebody argued it, you can fucking argue about it. That's all I said. I said Dre is by far the best producer.
Okay.
But Timberland and Pharrell, you can argue that they right there with him.
I can argue Tim.
Timberland, Pharrell.
I can argue Tim. I don't know about Pharrell still.
I don't know Pharrell.
I don't think Tim got some shit that I don't think people even know he produced. Honestly,
he been out for a while, and Tim feel like that Tim only got fucked over with the whole Aaliyah uncle stuff as far as music rights and stuff like that. He forgot about the Timberland Magoo days and stuff like that. When he had
he developed Missy Elliott too.
That's what I'm saying.
Her production is
I don't know why
some of the best. I
don't know why, but I thought they was helping each other for some strange.
Nah,
who that
Missy and Tim. I don't know why I thought that.
No, I see why though. I see why you thought that. Yeah, definitely.
I thought Missy was like a protege, like how Pharrell was.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Shit, Pharrell came before Timberland.
On the low key, lowest the keys too.
He older on the music side too. I didn't say he older on the age side. He older on the music side.
I don't know, cause Pharrell looked like he like fucking 20 years old.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't really even know his age.
He took that early.
You gotta Google that shit.
But shit, y'all. That's our segment for the Doggystyle and Dr. Dre joints.
Two hip hop them verses, them chapters in the hip hop Bible right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two albums.
Absolutely. About to go on a commercial break, y'all. We be back. Corporate Like Entertainment, the Feel will feel, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't no fun.
The hoes can't have none. I said the hoes. It's so
he do got flavors, though. I can't knock that.
That shit crazy.
All right, y'all. Back from commercial break. We want to talk about the NFL rookies of the year so far, either offensive or defensive.
Rookie of the year, huh?
Yeah, I got a couple candidates off rip. I think Justin Herbert from the Chargers and Justin Jefferson from the Vikings, the receiver. Those are my picks. But there's a bunch that's been doing their thing. Chase Claypool, Swift from Lions. Who else is there?
The linebacker from the Redskins, Ohio State, Chase Young.
Chase Young.
Yeah, Herbert. Herbert on pace to break a record or some shit.
Yeah, he is. And Joe Burrow. I mean, sorry for the injury, but
come back stronger next year. He looked good. He looked good out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when I wish
poised.
I wish we would have had him over Mayfield, but I understand the situation.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Who y'all think some of the rookies of the year so far?
I definitely got Jefferson on that list.
I got Claypool kind of winning it if we talking about over. I got Claypool winning it if we talking about over Herbert. Mostly because he's on the winning team and he made his name on that winning team and like it was high. We got Herbert is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He a quarterback taking chances, and that's exactly what he did in his first season without preseason. But I can see him winning it.
Okay.
Jonathan Taylor, he a sleeper to me.
The
running back from Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
I don't
he
think,
had to step in.
I think Gibson from the Redskins is doing better. That's just me personally, though. I think he's doing better. I don't
know. I mean, he fit in real well with the Colts, though, man.
Yeah, he's fit. I just feel, and I usually don't use it like to blame Rivers. I like Rivers. I don't think Rivers is giving him the ball enough. Or I don't know if it's the coaching or the play calling. I don't know. He's not touching the ball enough for me.
Well, I know at the beginning of the season they had Marlon Mack, and then he got injured. You know what I'm saying? Then Hines kind of stepped in there. They started checking out Taylor and whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying?
Taylor, man. He went a Wisconsin boy, man. You know, they breed them running backs, man.
Right.
Yeah. CD Lamb, though, is doing good with the Cowboys. It's just, you know, the quarterback situation, so it doesn't seem like he's doing too much.
That catch was, did you see that catch?
No, I don't think I did.
Which game?
It was just the last game. They played the Vikings.
The Vikings.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. Like he like stretched out and caught the ball. Like you got to check it out when you get a chance.
I check it out.
Justin Jefferson though, he balling though.
Absolutely. I think this trade was perfect for them.
Perfect.
Yeah, because they got Jefferson. They replaced him.
Yeah, I thought it was about to be like. It was about to get ugly for the Vikings.
That's what I saw too. I like Diggs. I'm a big Diggs fan. This is my favorite receivers.
You know what? I ain't gonna really disagree. I think if they still had Diggs. Well, do y'all think if they still had Diggs, they'll be in the position they are now? They only got 3-4 wins.
Yes.
You think still only had 3-4 wins?
I think it's the play calling and the offensive line, and they're injured again.
Kirk Cousins bum ass too.
I like Kirk though, man. I don't know what it is. I like Kirk. That's my nigga, man.
Big game.
Right.
I think all this time. They're always seem to get injured every year. The Vikings. It's always some big major a bunch of injuries all the time. So I don't know if they're cursed or what, because they always got a good team on paper. Always. It's just
all type of squads got good teams on paper.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Right.
Clyde Edwards, he's doing pretty good.
He's the running back with the
James
Chiefs.
Robinson, Jaguars. He's doing damn good.
Best running backs I like to doing best out of there.
Shit, the running back, the guy from
Green Bay.
the Jaguars.
James Robinson.
Yeah.
He's doing damn good.
Yeah, they stink.
Yeah, they do. They don't know I like that quarterback, but yeah, they do stink. So who y'all think will win the Rookie of the Year?
Now you do know they do offensive and defensive.
Yeah. Just overall though, what you think?
Shit, I was about to give it to Burrow, but.
Right.
That's unfortunate what happened, but
Then we got some tight ends as rookie too. Gesicki maybe from Miami, and he a rookie.
Yeah, he came from Penn State.
He is good.
Mm-hmm.
He's a damn. I think he'll be one of the best tight ends in 2 years.
One of the best tight ends in 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, because Tua got used to it.
I don't know. I think I think
Justin
Jefferson probably will win offensive though.
Offensive
over Herbert. Over Herbert Gunner. Who I just say? I just said somebody else. Over Herbert. Oh, Claypool. Over Claypool as well. Claypool got the numbers.
Think you should tie it though? It would be fair to give it to both of them.
Yeah. I think that shit It's close, so yeah, Ty be probably.
Yeah.
I'm going with Claypool. What you talking about between Claypool and Jefferson or Claypool?
Jefferson and Herbert.
Jefferson and Herbert.
I think Claypool's just not.
He haven't been playing that
consistently.
He haven't been that consistent. I mean, he a rookie, but
and you mind just Pittsburgh, they wide receiver you, so the consistency is more or less good because of the quarterback.
Yeah, but we talking about the actual award though, so
yeah, I'm going Herbert. I'm going Herbert if we ain't going Claypool, man.
Herbert a dog too, man.
I can hear me out. I mess with Jeffries from Minnesota. But
he a dog, man.
But he a dog after you kind of see.
He got to work. Only thing is his hands can be a little suspect sometimes.
You like his rock running? It's okay. It's like it's just cool. It's okay.
Well, see, what I'm aiming at is the factor of them kind of being like losing lightweight, and now they kind of play from behind.
He ain't been the reason they losing. Shit, his numbers, man. He been putting up some. Kind of compare, you could kind of throw some Randy Moss on that a little.
If you got to get him the ball, then get that man the ball.
Who y'all talking about? I'm sorry.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
I like Thielen. I think Thielen and Jefferson's a good combo though.
Should have been Diggs and Jefferson. That would have been better combo. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think Diggs.
Okay.
Did Diggs get paid in the Bills? Is that what happened? They didn't want to pay him. Is that what happened? He got paid. Okay, got you. Because
he balling over there too.
Oh yeah.
I think he's in the league in receiving.
Yeah, he's in the league in receiving.
He's in the one or two.
Hell, man.
But like
I just don't like Josh. I just don't like Josh.
Josh getting that bitch too.
He is.
He leading the league and
he's in my fantasy. Yeah.
He feels when he can't throw the ball, right?
Yeah. All right. I was wrong. Josh can throw the ball. He just decided to always run, but he can throw the ball. I was wrong though. I like Josh. I'm growing to like that nigga though. I'm not gonna lie. I am growing to like Josh.
I swear, man, the Browns should have got him.
I think he benefited from not having a preseason. His
numbers, man, he was peaking.
Listen here, he was peaking, and I don't know how you're about to take this next comment too about the Browns. But hear me out, man. Remember, there was no preseason. A lot of times Browns dominate the preseason, and we kind of eased into everything because we kept going. So instead of testing these players out to see what y'all could do or see who about to get cut and everything else, all y'all going in the fire, and everybody next man up if we need you and whatnot.
They should have got him, man.
Because teams like Pittsburgh, where injuries start piling up, they're able to recycle because they already drafted well the whole time. And
he was the number one quarterback coming out that class, man.
Who?
Josh Allen. I don't even think it was. Yeah. I mean, you had Allen. It was Sam Darnold or him. That was, for me personally.
There's another one.
I mean, you had Baker Mayfield.
Okay,
Josh Rosen.
And Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen, trash can.
That was the number one pick, wasn't he? Josh Rosen?
No, Baker.
Baker
was the number one pick.
Oh yeah, he was. I got Josh.
And then you had Lamar Jackson with the 30th pick.
Yeah, at the end of the round.
Why he get drafted so low again?
Because they wanted.
He was short, or he had short hands or something.
No, he was. Like they
were trying to make him to like a wide receiver, or running back, something like that.
Wide receiver.
Yeah, wide receiver.
He got some decent. He like 6'2", 6'3".
So why did Kyler Murray get drafted low again? It's because he was small, right?
Harbaugh was the only one with some nuts to draft him in. That's what it was.
What about Murray though? Because he had small hands, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Okay, not how y'all was wrong, but
I mean, that's little Russell Wilson, man. That's Russell Wilson 2.0 for real.
I love him. I love him as a quarterback, man. I think he's fucking great.
He Russell Wilson 2.0 or he Vic 2.0?
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
He played just like fucking Russell Wilson.
I feel like Vic is so overrated. Fucking Vic.
I mean, his dominance from the athlete quarterback, he was the first one to really
do that.
He had motherfuckers scared of him, man.
It's only like give it to him.
That Vic experience, Phil. You remember that Vic experience?
But just as far as like pure quarterback and mechanic, he sucks.
He got better
with the Eagles.
With the Eagles, though.
He
had great years with the Eagles, though.
He did. I was very surprised. And when he got there, I was mad as fuck.
Shit, they got to they made a run, though.
They did.
They had like the best offense in the NFL at that time, too.
Was that like Vic and Vince Young on that team? They both were quarterbacks at the same time?
They had fucking Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson, and they had the dark skinned dude.
LaShawn
McClain, Jeremy Maclin. I mean, that's what it is.
Jeremy Maclin, that's my nigga. Missouri boy. He's from Missouri.
The boys was strapped, man.
Yeah.
I thought for sure they was gonna win the Super Bowl.
I think one of them Vic years. I think it was like Vic and Vince Young was quarterbacks, and they had like a losing record or something like that, maybe like 7-9, but they beat everyone in their own division. They just had a 7-9 record.
Yeah, but I think Justin Jefferson, man, I've been pretty impressed with him. Man.
Yeah,
I know he was pretty solid.
Yeah, he was
solid for LSU, right?
He came straight from a ring. Yeah, he came in there like, man, I need to win rings. Let's just lose it.
Yeah, he is balling.
Yeah. Oh my God. Because of Kirk Cousins, man. I don't know if it's him or the play caller.
Cousins.
It's a combination.
Yeah, I can see.
I blame Cousins, but then as you say, who is Zimmer? That's the Cincinnati dude. Probably is Zimmer too. Then.
Yeah, that's all. Oh God, that's just crazy. But shit, y'all. That's our show for today, y'all. Log on to Apple, Spotify, iHeart, Google Podcasts, whatever other streaming device there is. I don't really remember. But fuck with us. The Feel will Feel. Also on all streaming platforms, the Mainline Chronicles. That drops on.
Check it out, man. It drops on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights and whatnot. Just in time for the Monday night game and the Thursday night game.
Fuck with us, y'all. Corporate Like Entertainment, the Feel will Feel.
Oh yeah.